Basically, David is performing in London on the 5th, and I just kind of have to be there for him because he's my baby, basically. The reason I'm even documenting this is because
my wonderful and amazing people, hey, hey, this is not a small one. As in, the Adele case had to respond. You know, the sister of Davido, she's always said the truth from the beginning. Although Sophie Momodu believed that this family connived with Davido to betray her, because Sophie believed that Davido started with her first. Why some persons are saying no, Davido started with Chioma, not Sophie Momodu. And now with the areas of Imade, you know that when Davido said that he wants to see his child, and then Sophie dropped some messages saying that Davido has not seen this child for the past 2 years. And then making it sound like Davido doesn't really care about the child. It's all about social media show off, okay? The sister of Davido is also out to defend her brother and also say the truth as to what transpired. If you watch the hand of Davido, according to what the sister of Davido said, that if the brother doesn't love Imade, why would he accept in the first instance? That the brother can say, okay, you have a child for me after the whole DNA wahala, and then he will say, keep her to yourself. But you see, Davido has Imade's name tattooed on his hand. That's the very video. This very picture you are seeing here is with the name of Imade written on his arm. You see the Imade, the hand he placed on his cap. That's where Imade is tattooed on. Now, the sister said that ever since Davido started his love life with Chioma, there's been one problem or the other from Sophie. The sister said that the other baby mamas are not even dragging the way Sophie is doing. That Sophie wanted the media people to believe that her brother David is not a good father to the child. And now using that baby's iffy that died as a scenario not to allow David to at least take the child with him home is the worst decision ever Sophie can ever do. Now, the sister of David said, Sophie Momodu can be jealous, which is normal, that Sophie really wanted to be with David. That one is true. That she really wanted. She fought very, very hard to be there. But that Dave also checked Sophie that no, she cannot be with their brother because of some private matters. That it is high time Sophie understand that part. Now, Sophie goes to the father, complain to the father, tell the father what she would have wanted. This is the time for her, the sister of Davido, to come out to speak. That if Sophie was really married to their brother, that a lot would have gone wrong. Number one, there are so many singers that were very, very close to David before. Because of Sophie, they've all splitted. Says Sophie continued to make them feel like David is not a good father. That the reason why David has always stayed away from Sophie is because of Sophie continuous nagging. That Sophie continued to nag, telling Davido, I want this, you must provide this before you see my child, you must do this before you see my child. That Sophie is overly protecting the child. That now she need to go and speak to Davido. That she's tried her best to, when it comes to the areas of her talking to her junior brother, that she has done her best. But she will continue because, and Davido is a man that has his own mind. Anything that get to do with Ify that went on the ground, that David doesn't want to hear it at all. Now, she doesn't like to talk to Sophie. The reason why she doesn't like to talk to Sophie is because Sophie always complained and nagged. And if anything you say, Sophie will keep it, she will document it. That's why she's also documenting her own talk when it comes to the area of Sophie. That she has no grudge for Sophie at all. The fact is that Sophie should understand that the brother has already moved on with another woman, which is Chioma. And that Sophie should also understand that that woman also needs peace. He should allow Davido to see this child. And she also said that there was a time where Davido granted interview, or he just did a post where he said he believed he trusts so much Chioma so much that he could leave his child for Chioma. That thing got to Sophie so much. And Sophie, the reason why Sophie is not allowing David to take the child home is because of Chioma. Sophie has a very strong age for Chioma. She said she doesn't know how to make this Sophie understand that it's okay to love, and it's okay for the love to be over, and it's okay to find somebody again and love that person and live your life. If really Sophie said that the brother was carrying her, why would Sophie accept? Now that the thing is clear, she now understand. She is godly. She doesn't support evil, but Sophie should understand that having another child with a brother will worsen the situation between David and Chioma. That Chioma will feel betrayed. That's why David was always using maybe protection, so he wouldn't get Sophie pregnant. But why would Sophie allow him in the first instance? After all said and done, knowing very well that David is, still with Chioma, and Chioma lives under the roof of Davido. A lot was said, though. She said so many persons gang up. People were asking questions. Why David did not invite this person to the marriage. She said she would not mention that area of the marriage. But the reason why Sophie and Davido did not invite some certain persons was because of Sophie. And that he really wants to have business with his child. But Sophie is the one that is preventing him. Not that he doesn't want to have access to the daughter. That now she need to travel to where Davido has a concert to go speak with Davido in the area of the child. That she has tried to talk to David, but the person that she cannot talk to or convince, because Sophie has a mind of her own, and she believed that anybody that is coming to speak to her when it comes to the Adele case, Sophie believed that those persons are only doing it for their selfish interests. Sophie also said that she's not after Davido's money, which she's not doubting at all, because Sophie is also an entrepreneur. Sophie works, she makes her own cash, okay? But Sophie was so much protective, as in overly protecting Imade, and now that child wants to have access to the father, and because of Sophie, the child cannot have access, and that she will need to do her part because she is the mother of Davido right now and the mother of Imade as well. She needs to do her part so that this fatherly connection between Imade and the father will remain there. David said he doesn't have any problem with his daughter. The only person that he has problem with now is Sophie. The allowance he said he will give to Sophie, I wish Sophie just call on her, which is the sister, that she would have been the person to have persuaded Davido to do more. After all, their father is already paying other bills for Sophie and the child. That they told Sophie to go to the house. There's a house the father has, which we saw on the news. Now that was the truth, too. That they asked Sophie to go stay in that very house, and it was for free, as in they want to give it to her as her own. The excuse of Sophie, me personally, as Patience Blogs, I understand that the excuse of Sophie. Because tomorrow, you never can tell what might happen. Davido might come and say, give me that back my father's house. You understand that? I understand. And the sister is saying the reason why she is talking now is for the benefit of that child, Imade, and also to bring back that fatherly love of David and the child back together. Because Sophie has really caused the brother pain, whereby reminding him of the son. Even though lawyers tell you that they want to use some argument, you can stop them because you don't want to hurt anybody. But Sophie allowed them to use those words that concerns Ifeanyi to hurt David and even Chioma. So right now, they said they don't want to talk to, she said she don't want to talk to Sophie. She's only going to talk to the brother when it comes to the money aspect and when it comes to the visiting aspect, that he should try his best to work out things and see how he could be seeing the child, even though they don't leave the child with Davido, just like what Sophie said that she need. Davido will pay for a nanny that will be looking after Imade 24/7 if the child must be with David. The sister says she wants that fatherly love between Imade and the father to remain. So guys, now the update be this. So don't forget to like and share this video. Drop your constructive opinions on the comment section. I am Patience Blogs. My channels are Patience Blogs Official on YouTube and Patience Blogs TV. All right? Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye, people.